Miss Rebecca. Miss Rebecca. Miss Rebecca. Miss Rebecca.
Huh?
How was school today?
Good.
What did you learn?
Nothing. Social is the interaction of the individual or group. So I don't know about you, but in that last clip, did that remind you of how your genius acts with you when you try to ask them about their day? Because that is the same reaction that I get from them when I ask them at the beginning of our session how their day was. What did they learn? Nothing. Really? Nothing? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, no, let's walk me through your day. And so I tell them, what's the first thing that you did this morning? Well, I brushed my teeth. I'm like, oh, so who woke you up? Did your mom wake you up? Your dad? Did your alarm wake you up? And they're like, oh, well, my mom woke me up. She pulled me out of bed. And then I brushed my teeth. I'm like, okay, great. And then I went to school. Oh, so you didn't eat breakfast? They're like, yeah, I had some cereal. I had Captain Crunch. Okay, and then what? And then we were running a little bit late. My mom was yelling at me, and then I hurried up to get in the car, and then I forgot my backpack, so I want to go back to go get it. So I love details, and it's important that your genius tells you all those little details about their day, because then that gets them in the routine of telling you all the details about their day. So when they get home from school, ask them, how was their day? And when they say nothing or I don't know, stop them right there and just say, okay, walk me through your day. So when you first got to school, what friend did you meet? Oh, I met my friend Lisa. And then from there we walked to class together. Okay, and then what was the first subject that you learned in class? We went through math together and we learned our 5 multiplication facts. Okay, great. And then my teacher quizzes, and then they get in the routine of telling you little by little about their day, and pretty soon they're communicating their whole day to you, which is what you want. So what you want to do is you want to have that conversation in person with your genius, because while they're in class, they have to raise their hand and then they get to speak. Sometimes children will read aloud and they're not practicing being social and vocal with their voice. And we want them to be more vocal with their voice because we want them to develop their speech. And I see it a lot where kids depend on using their tablets so much that they don't know how to communicate with their words. They know how to type them. They know how to like a post or comment on a YouTube video, but they don't know how to express themselves. All their thoughts are caught up in here, so when they speak, they tend to stutter their words, or they say the wrong thing because all their thoughts are jumbled in here, and I know what they're saying because I'm reading their facial expressions, but I need them to slow down so they can slowly tell me about their day, and then that will make them comfortable in expressing themselves more often. So when I work with these geniuses, that's the first thing that I ask them. How was your day? And then from there, we get the conversation going. We become social together. And then pretty soon, they're formulating more words. Their thoughts that they're formulating in their mind, they're able to express through their voice. And I want more of our geniuses to be able to express themselves with their voice, and not just through typing or through just saying I don't know or nothing, because there's so much going on that we need to know from these geniuses, because they're a genius and we learn from our geniuses. We learn from each other and we coach one another. And so I hope you guys all have a great rest of the week, and let me know in the comments below how you are social with your genius and what are your favorite phrases that they tend to say with you when you ask them how their day was. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Have a great day.